Guys, it's Storm. Welcome to Spiritual Wealth. I wanted to do a pick a card reading today, and the topic is, what do they want you to know? What do they want you to know? Like, what are their feelings for you? All of that stuff. I'll only be giving you guys two piles to choose from, and you guys already know. Sorry for the noise in advance. Sorry for the noise in the background and all that stuff. Okay, so. Pile 1 is number 3. Okay. And pile 2 is number 5. Okay. So pile 1, 3. Pile 2, 5. Alright. Sorry, I look a hot ass mess, but you guys already know. I always look a hot ass mess, but you guys already know. I know how to look good when I want to. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna start with pile 3. What do they want you to know? A lot. This could be a friend that wants to be more than a friend. They feel like it's too good to be true. Maybe you guys were friends and you guys turned the friendship into a relationship, and they're feeling like it's possibly too good to be true. Or maybe like even this relationship, even if you guys weren't friends to begin with, they feel like they've known you for a very long time, like they've known you in past lives, or they've known you forever, and they feel like I just heard they feel like God sent you to them, like your God sent, like a God complex. They also feel like you're their home. They feel comfortable. They feel safe with you. They feel like it's just way too good to be true. So I guess they could be possibly a little bit insecure about that, and they're down. They're actually very insecure about just that. Like they feel like okay, I just got that they could feel like if you were able to make this friendship a relationship with them, then you'll do it with someone else too. Um, but they're very emotional towards you. They feel like you have someone else, but they really love you. And I just heard that they want to have kids with you, or you guys could have kids together, and they want to get back with you. Um, you guys could have met at like a like a someplace like a church or something like that. They definitely feel like you're their soulmate, but they feel like you're gonna leave them, or they feel like you've got someone else that you'll choose over them, and it makes them really like they're in their head about this a lot, and it's hard for them to remain at peace. It almost messes up like it's like if when they go to work, this is something that they think about, and it messes up their workflow. And they could have a really good job, or they could have a really good job coming, but they have some type of money on the way, or you have some type of money on the way, which is just a side note. But they feel like so much passion for you and so much like fire for you, and like, but they feel like if you're making them compete with someone else, they're not going to they're going to dip. Like they're done with this. If you have someone else, and they know and they're willingly staying, they're not gonna stay for too much longer. But there's gonna be a shift in you guys' situation, or relationship. They want you to know that like it's hard for them to trust you, or it could be hard for you to trust them, and they want you to trust them, and they want to show you that they've changed. So it's two different groups. For one group, they feel like it's too good to be true, but they love you unconditionally, and they want to be with you, but like they're afraid that something is gonna go wrong, and so that's why they refrain, or that's why you always feel this energy that they're down. They're sad because they feel like you have ulterior motives, like you don't like them for them, but you do. You have a lot of you have a lot of passion for them just as much as they have for you. They want to take you out somewhere, just you and them. And they want to expose some things to you. There's probably something from their past that you don't know about, and that's why they are the way that they are. But they want to tell you about this. And okay, so that was the first scenario. For the second scenario, for the second group of people, you guys could have been in a relationship before and you guys are now back together, or you guys never broke up and you guys just had a really bumpy road. Like they could have cheated on you, and they want you to know that like they really are sorry for that, and they really want you to try your hardest to forgive them and to trust them. And maybe you guys should just be friends to rekindle this and just start off as friends. So I feel like if you guys came back around to each other and they put you in the friend zone, it's not because you're not worth being with. It's because they don't want to hurt you anymore. They want to gain your trust again and prove to you that they are worth being with again, and that you are their home, and that like that you can trust them, that this is something that's changing for the better, that you're their soulmate, and that they want you to like stop going off on them and like talking to them crazy, or accusing them of things, because they're not that person anymore, that they've changed, and they feel like you think that they haven't changed, but they have. This third party situation is over, like it's done. Um, they they um they want this miracle. They want you to trust them. BTW, shouts out to my partner for getting me these cards. I really appreciate it. It was a Mother's Day gift because it's my first Mother's Day. It was my first Mother's Day. But yeah, okay. So thank you so much, Pal One. That was your what do they want you to know? Okay. Let's move on to Pal three, Pal two card number five, Pal two. Okay, what do they want you to know? You aren't being honest with yourself about this situation, or you're not being patient, and you're like forcing something. You're forcing a oh For some people, you're forcing a reunion with someone, and they don't want this reunion with you. They want to be free. Somebody that you're with, you're probably with someone and you guys went through something hard and heavy, and they want to work things out with you. You want to work things out with them, but they don't want to reciprocate that energy. They don't want the same, and you're not being honest with yourself. You're being in denial because you really want this, but this is not, like, they don't want this. You're not aware of that. Like, they keep telling you, or you okay. So that's for one group. For the second group, um, you could just be forcing a new beginning with someone, and they're not ready because they're not sure if they're ready to, if they want to give up their freedom. But I feel like they're in their head about this a lot, and soon they will be making a decision. But if they're not sure, they're going to be sure, and they're going to be moving towards you. So I sense that they do want this with you. For the second group, they want this rebirth with you, or it could be reversed. I'm hearing like for the first group, the reason why they might not want this with you is because I guess you were probably a little crazy before, or you hurt them, or they hurt you. But you guys are soulmates. You guys are like high level soulmates. It just seems like they need a break right now. So I feel like overall, the overall energy for Pal 2 is that they need a break but not to go out and cheat and anything like that. They don't know themselves right now, and they're not sure of themselves and their stability. They're not stable financially. They don't feel as stable as they probably once were, and they're in their head a lot about what they want to do with their life and about them. So this is not about you. This is all about them and them not knowing who they truly are. They want to take time out to find out who they are before they drag someone into a relationship or a situation with them. But they definitely love you, and they're scared to tell you this because they don't want you to think that there's someone else. Because I feel like you're very emotional, and they know that you'll feel like there's someone else in the picture, and that you'll get down on yourself about this. But there's no one else. They just need time to be to find out who they truly are, to be this rebirth, this reborn person, and they want you to wait for them. Actually, um, because they need time to figure out who they really are, to take control of their life, because they feel like they've always taken the back seat in their own life, and they need this freedom. And it's not going to be long. It's just for a little bit, and it's really, they don't necessarily need to not be with you. They just need you to not try to control their life. um, that was for part two. So recap for part two, there's not really two scenarios. In the beginning, I thought like maybe they didn't want to be with you because they just didn't want to be with you and you didn't understand. But it's not that they don't want to be with you, they just need time for themselves to find out who they truly are so that they can give you what you really need. But right now, it's all about them. They need this time and this space, and they need you to know that it would be nice if you did wait for them. But if you don't, that's completely fine too, because they love you that much that they're okay with letting you go, because they want you to be happy regardless. But they need this time to find themselves so that they can be happy. And they want freedom, but they're more in their mind about it. Like they really need like their mind to be free. So if you stay with them, they would appreciate that. Or even if you just waited for them, they would appreciate that. But if you stay with them, give them their space, and like don't always question them or judge them, or just know that it will be a hard time, but that hopefully they're worth it to you, because I see this person as like your twin flame, like your soulmate, and like high level soulmate, and like they're afraid to tell you this, but they're hoping that somehow you find out. So I guess you just found out. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this pick a card reading. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have a beautiful, blessed day or night, and I'm out.